Welcome back to another piece of content. This is Mr. Solo Dolo, and in this video I'm going to talk about the reason why God allows us to struggle in life. Now, there's three reasons I'm going to list off, but I'm going to list off the first reason as a part one, and then I'm going to talk about the second reason in a part two video. Third reason will be a part three video. So I'm going to break up these reasons in three videos. So let's talk about reason number one. So God allows us to struggle to keep us humbly dependent on Him, which actually increases our strength. Now, while at first it might seem cruel and unloving that God allows us to suffer, when we start looking into the scriptures, we see that God actually allows us to struggle to increase the power in our lives for His glory. One of the ways God makes people more effective for His glory is by producing more humility in them. You see, God opposes the proud, but He is close to the humble. It's talked about this in Isaiah 57:15. In chapter 2, Corinthians, verse 12, 7 through 10, Paul said, "So to keep me from becoming conceited because of the surpassing greatness of the revelations, a thorn was given me in the flesh, a messenger of Satan to harass me, to keep me from becoming conceited. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord about this, that it should leave me. But He said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. For the sake of Christ, then I am content with weaknesses, insults, hardships, persecutions, calamities. For when I am weak, then I am strong." Now these are the words that Paul spoke. And now just as God allowed Paul to struggle, to keep him from becoming conceited, God allows us to struggle so that we too realize we are actually more powerful for God when we accept our weaknesses, our shortcomings, so that we can accept God's sufficient grace in our lives. You see, we have to struggle so that we can grow in it. Because if we don't have any struggle in life, how are we going to grow in faith? How? For people that try to lead a perfect life, like everything is tip-top in great shape, you know, those tend to be the people that are hiding, that are not authentic with themselves or with other people. You know, see, on this channel, being authentic is important. You know, in my last videos, I told y'all what my struggles were. I gave y'all the rundown of what I struggle with. Right? But I firmly believe that struggles is what makes us great. Our struggles do not have to be our downfall in life. You see, you have a choice. You can choose to let the struggle or your struggles be what defines you, or you can let it prosper you. You can let it grow you. You can let it be the thing that makes you great. You see, without pressure, there is no diamonds. There is no diamonds without pressure. So you have to be broken down sometimes in order to be built up. Sometimes God has to take things away from you in order to make you realize what you are missing. To make you understand not to take things for granted in life. Sometimes He has to put struggle, obstacles in front of you to keep you focused on Him. The whole purpose is to glorify the Most High. He makes us go through struggle so that He can produce more humility in us. And for God's chosen people, it's very important that we become people of humility and of great character. Because the world today, humanity today doesn't have, at least the majority of people do not have humility or great character. These reprobates are lacking in great character today. Some do not know what it's like to struggle, because when you are living your life for the dark side, right? You're living your life for the dark side. The world is not going to persecute you. The world is not going to condemn you. The world is not going to give you a hard time to get past, to navigate. When you are in biblical truth and you are following the path, the righteous path, you will go through a hard time. Struggle will occur. So I want to leave you all with that in this piece of content, and just talking about the reasons that we struggle. This is only part 1. I'm coming back with a part 2 video pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. And just want to say thank y'all for listening, and hopefully y'all gain some edification. I can barely talk right now. So that being said, stay tuned. God bless, and I'm out, man. Peace.